Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. S here from s&a'sorgnitecreations. In front of you here, we are going to be testing one of our new CS-9 Orgonite Rodin coil charge plates. Alright, it is a dual channel Rodin coil. Amplifier is down here at 75%. Power point back there. Frequency we're going to be running on the PEMF healing app. Now this here is not on right now. The baseline is around 4 or 5, you can see that. Alright, so nothing's on. I'm going to flick the switch, so let's keep this all in frame. So on. Boom, that's maxed out. So I do have a measurement all the way out there. Let's just walk this here back before I do. We love this little LED. Pick up coil, boom. Very nice. Anyway, fun. So let's start walking this out and we'll see what we get. Alright. So I'll see if I can see. There's your 5 foot. 5 foot. 6 foot we just passed. Alright, so here is your 10 foot. Okay, so we can still actually go back further, excuse me, because the tape measure goes back behind the lounge. I've only got this room to play with, alright, until that's like windows on the other side. Alright, so down to 4 or 5, alright, 8, 7, there's your 6, oh, it's a tight fit. So, we can actually go, there's 5, it'll be 5 there, so pretty much we're using this whole tape measure here. Now what is this? This is your 16 foot. Sorry for this, but there's 16 foot. Can you see that? Alright, so 16 foot diamond field. That's what's going on here. Oh, sorry, that's a radius, isn't it? Hang on a minute, let me calculate this. So there you go. I'm walking all the way back. And it's got a max out here somewhere, ish. There's the coil. Okay. So measurement was right there at the coil. It's facing this way, and it went out all the way to 16 feet. Now, 16 foot radius. That's a 32 foot diameter field. That is massive. That actually surprised me. I don't know if you caught that, but I was like, oh. I was actually surprised. So I didn't actually know from this particular one, CS-9, that was going to do that with that frequency. Don't mind the kids' play area background, but yeah. So that actually really surprised me. Now, the funny thing is, it's not funny, but it depends on. Sorry, I was just looking at the monitor. My daughter's asleep. It's about 20 past 11 here at night time. Anyway, the funny thing is not funny, but it depends on what frequencies you use, okay? So if you... different frequency programs, it depends on what you're running. What frequency generator you're using or what app you're using. How is it amplified? What equipment are you using to... yeah, it's just... a lot of stuff. The Rodin coils design, how it's made. Ours are clearly different. Everyone's doing the toroidal donuts, which is great. We're not. You can see what I'm doing. And that's huge. That's huge. That's a big field. Anyway, with that frequency, which I showed you at the start, and go back and have a look at that if you want. And that is from the PEMF healing app with that frequency. Yeah, so now if you care, and I might, yeah, so if you care, and I might put this up on screen somewhere. Now I have been on the iPyramids website, not like comparing, but sort of finding out some information. I believe, and I even asked Grok, so not AI, Chat GTB, whatever it is. I asked Grok instead. So I went to Grok and I asked him, whatever it is, AI, and I asked them from the iPyramids website, their i5 specifically. It can throw out a field, and I'll put it up on the screen and you can see, you can read it. So it puts out a field, I think it's 1,400-ish square feet. And so I asked Grok, like, basically, how can that be? Because they're saying they've got I'm not going to remember this, 24 diameter field, basically. The way they worded it was different, but it's 24 diameter field. What I just showed you is a 32 diameter field. But they claim, iPyramids, they say that it's an omnidirectional field or whatever. I don't know. It's like, what does that mean? Omnidirectional in every way, I think, in every way. I don't know. However they calculate it. So I copied and pasted basically what the iPyramid said on their website, and I asked Grok about it, and he reckons there's some miscalculation or something on their behalf, basically. So basically, if it was normal, the normal way with, for me, 32-foot diameter field in square feet, that's actually a little over, I think, 800 square foot. But if it's calculated in what they've done and how they do it on iPyramids, it's nearly 2,500 square feet, so 2,400 and something, I believe. And they are saying that their i5 is 1,400. So, yeah, the field you just seen, what I'm getting at, is more larger than what the iPyramid's i5 can produce. The i5 is more expensive. It is a toroidal field, properly made, for a toroidal donut. However, it's doing it, like, if you want quality, go there. I would not go, say, Coils or something like that. If you want quality, go iPyramids. You're going to get it made properly, or you try our stuff. In addition, we've got our own Orgonite matrix. It works completely different. It's actually amplified, producing more Orgone lifeforce. What Orgonite is supposed to do anyway, it's amplified further. Alright, produces more. Yeah. So, and then you just got the additional, the Rodin coil. It's a dual channel. You've got clockwise, counterclockwise rotation. It's still a Rodin coil. What I do is still a Rodin coil. It's just not wrapped around a donut the way they do it. And they do it with a bundle of wires, say 12 wires, or 9 wires, 12 wires, whatever they choose to do. And they get a bundle of wire, they twist them all together, and then they wrap it around the donut once. How I do mine, they are individually wound, so they go around the coil once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every single individual wire is wrapped once by hand. I don't grab a big ball of wire, so I'm wrapping around that coil multiple times, hundreds of times. It does take me a long time, but the way it's made, how it is made, you get big results. Okay, very good. And you get the Organite Chakra blend, lots of paramagnetics. Paramagnetic materials alone will make plants grow. It amplifies the Earth's natural resonance. 7.83 hertz. We've got a lot of that stuff in our Organite. So passively, not powered, they are already amplifying the Earth's natural energy, producing life force. It gives life. It makes plants grow better. It can also help us. Alright, passive Rodin coils have their place, they work. And while I've got you, I'm going to turn you around. Alright, I've got another new plate that I just finished here. Check that out. Now, DC Comics, Batman, and the Joker. If the Joker had a PEMF coil, What colour do you reckon it'd be? The Joker's PEMF device right here. Alright, that's what I'm saying anyway. You get to see the lighting's a bit whatever. Like I said, it's late at night, so the lights are on, but you see the Chakra blend crystals in there, little colourful specks. Or quartz crystals. This is the large jewel coil. There's a little jewel coil in the centre. Okay, not only that, new, not this. New is these here tablet iPad shields. So these are my kids' tablets. All right. So you see, so these are my daughters. All right. So these are shields. You can get phone shields. You can get tablet or laptop shields. That's what these ones are. But we also do phone shields that are this big. New ones. Better, more advanced. Okay, with these coils. All right. Just throwing that out there. That is the tape measure that I just tried on. This is the setup. And I'm going to go to the frequencies. Sorry, I'm just like sort of not logging in, but showing you. This is the one that was played. Alright, so this is the one that was played. Like I was saying, it's different with different frequencies. The range is what I'm talking about. So some will only have, or can have, I don't know, maybe a 3 foot or a 6 foot. But to have a freaking way over there, to have a 32 foot diameter field, that's crazy. That's powerful. That's crazy. That is good. You want to do a whole room, seriously a whole room, based on, depending on frequencies, we can test other frequencies. The PEMF healing app, say crown chakra or something like that, you'll probably, do you want to test it now? Because I don't know. Let's test. I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. All right, so I have on, I can just show you, I've got a few on my list. This chops and changes all the time. Let's just go, like, these are what I've got for chakras. Like, we can do, like, you know, these ones here. I love these frequencies. These are good. These are good, good results here. Boom. These are good. These are good. I mean, good range, what I meant by results. Crown chakra, we can test this one. Whatever, any of these chakras, I do love the sacral. Let's play the sacral. Alright, so let's just test a chakra one, right? Does this light up? A little bit, not as bad, not as much. So this is not going to show as big a field, but let's see what we get. What I'm going to do is this how we do it. Pause it. I've got to get my meter because this is on the fly. I didn't know I was going to do this, but let's do it. So we let this calibrate. You're going to see it go up and back down. All right, stabilizers. It's 3. I say 3 or 5 and 4 before, but it's 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. That's the lowest. That's the baseline before we turn this on. So when we turn this on, that is maxed out at that range. So we need to go down. We can go down to 0.3. All right. So that's at the base there. So 0.3. All right, let's go. So let's see what this range can do. It will be generous. It will be pretty good. I know this. So that's 0.4. Spinning around. Sorry guys, the lounge is in the way. So 0.3, 0.4. It was flashing 3. I've seen it 3, 4. So we can still say that it's 12 foot, right? Just say it's 12 foot, which matches iPyramid's I5. Okay? So here we go. We're going up. Booyakasha. Alright. So, just one of the chakra ones, which I do love. So, if that matches the i5's omnidirectional field, what I just did, so 12 foot radius, which is what we just measured, that's a 24 foot diameter field. And then, because that's what they say on their i5, That's exactly what it is, but they say that it's omnidirectional and they can get 1,400 square foot. Well, that's exactly what this is doing then, give or take, right? But if you calculate it normally, before with my larger field that I got, 32-foot diameter field, that if you calculate it as standard, it's only 800 and something square feet. Okay, so just check out my daughter on the monitor. So if you're going to do that, then if you're measuring it normal, what they say in square feet is not accurate. If you just want a normal measurement of the radius that you're getting or diameter field, yeah, is what it is. They can claim whatever they want, but I mean, I can guarantee you with what I just shown you, with the 32-foot diameter field, I can guarantee you that it's going to cover your 800 odd square feet. Okay. Yeah, so that is easily going to do, depending on frequencies, easily do your whole lounge room, your whole living space. All right. So that's your whole bedroom, you might even do your whole kitchen, living room, or kitchen dining area, depending on your layout. But a typical lounge room space might be 170 square foot around. A larger space could be 300 odd square feet to 500, 600 square feet. But what I just told you, that field, the biggest one that we just demonstrated, that can throw over 800 square feet. Okay, so pretty good field, very good things to come. These plates, these here, amazing plates, for what they are just crazy. they work. And like I say, like this is fresh out of the mold, it's a little bit rough. But when they're polished, they look really good. This is the base there. Lots of ingredients in there. You can see little metal specks poking out through. Get to see them on the side, loaded with crystals. Not just the chunkier crystals there, those little tumbled ones, but loaded with crystal powders, crystal dust, and crushed crystals. So different sizes, like crushed, meaning the larger particles that you can see on top, for instance, and then it's like into dust, into powders. So like, when I'm making it, it's like, and it's in the air, dust, and it's spread out throughout the whole matrix, working, multiple layers everywhere, high string rate resin, piezoelectricity on all those piezoelectric quartz family crystals. Most of them are from the quartz family, but we do add other stuff like your selenite, your shungite, your kyanite. It's all cleansing to keep it cleansed and charged. Doesn't hold any negativity, things like that. And it keeps your crystals cleansed and charged as well. But most of them are piezoelectric. Your carnelian, your amethyst, your aventurines, your just clear quartz. We smash clear quartz points. We go and hunt for natural beach quartz as well, but we do put clear quartz points in there, crush them up, and also we do the aura quartz as well, crush them up in there. But a whole host of stuff, Anyway, this is going to be the end of the video. Got to be careful with that one with the sharp edges. It's fresh out and wild. How good. Do you like what I said about the Joker's PEMF device? Once this is polished, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Look at the work. You wouldn't believe how long this takes me. And sitting down and winding all these. Had people complain about the prices. They're too expensive. Are they? For a PEMF device, for this one, for instance, for what you get, for what the price is going to be, although I just demonstrated to you, and I can show you, you can go on iPyramid's website and demonstrate it to you, that the performance of this, in the performance in the range, in the field that it can throw, outdoes the i5 which is more expensive than this. Okay, so don't complain about your prices. It's fine if you do, but you know, it's just me, little old me doing this. I don't have a whole crew behind me. I'm not a big production thing. I'm never gonna be. It's just me. I'm very particular about these, and they have to be finished and hand sanded. There's no tools when I sand these. These are heavy. Well, they're quite heavy to hold onto for a couple of hours while you're sanding and polishing. Okay, in your hand, your grip hand, like you get good. Not that I'm real buff. I don't go to gym or anything, but I've got strong hands, and they hurt. They hurt. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more. As always, thank you very much for watching.